find your way back home.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Cosmos and welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's, my friends, we are going to be looking at something a little bit different, and this is the new PC that I bought just a few weeks ago because my old PC really wasn't I really wanted an upgrade, and this bad boy right here that is on the screen right now is absolutely amazing, and it's an amazing upgrade from my old PC. So before you guys go ahead and dislike this video, I want to say I paid for this all myself, and I couldn't have done it without you guys, so I used all the money that I've saved up from the help of YouTube and all the other money that I've saved up, and I also used the money that I bought when I sold my old computer. So I did have an old computer. I went ahead and sold that, and that basically paid for half of the PC already, and then I went ahead and bought it with all the rest of the money that I had saved up. So I couldn't have done this without your guys' help, but this PC is absolutely amazing. I wanted to make it look good aesthetically to fit in with my setup, but I also wanted to have some quality, high quality parts inside the PC so it can actually perform well. So overall, I spent around $1,500 on this computer. That's Australian dollars, so it'll probably end up being 1,200 American dollars. I'm pretty sure around there, but it is pretty pricey. But I did spend a lot of money on it, but I really wanted the performance, and this is a huge upgrade from my other PC, so it's going to be amazing for streaming. I'm going to go through with you guys with all the parts right now. In the description of this video, there is also going to be the PC parts pick, so if you're interested in that stuff, which I know some of you guys just want to see it and all that, so yeah, but right here, right now, I'm going to go through with you guys with all the parts. So the amazing case, I'm going to start with the case just because why not. The amazing case is, as you guys, if you did see my setup, I have a lot of Razer stuff. So I've got the Razer keyboard, Razer mouse, and Razer headset. So I thought I'm going to go along with the same theme and get the NZXT Razer S340 edition, and it looks really amazing. It's got LED lights at the bottom of it, and it looks really cool in my opinion. I like the LEDs, matches my green Razer setup, and it's also got the nice Razer logo on the front with a nice window on the left side. It's not too big, but it's definitely not too small either, and it's tinted so you don't see like everything in there. It's just the perfect tin, and it really looks nice and smooth, and that's the outside which holds everything. So the motherboard, guys, this is basically, if you don't know what it is, it's basically the stuff where you put your graphics card and your processor on. And my motherboard was a Gigabyte, I think it was the H270, so this could support my CPU, which is the it's the i7-7700. I didn't get the K variant as I didn't want to spend the extra money on like a fan as well. So I thought I'd just go with the unlocked. Is it locked? No, it's locked. The locked version of the CPU. So basically, I can't overclock it, which isn't for me a big deal, but it still goes at 3.6 gigahertz. It's pretty good, and probably one of the cheapest i7s you can get for the performance. So it's the new KB Lake version of this, and it might be boring a lot of you guys here. I'm not sure if you all know what I'm talking about or what, but I'm gonna get back to the motherboard real quick, and it's got some LEDs in there. You probably can't see it, but there's a little bit of LEDs there. It just lights it up a little bit more. Looks really cool, but the motherboard, it has at the back, it's got a VGA, DVI, HDMI at the back, which I probably won't really use, but it's got 6 USB ports, so it's got everything that I need to hold with it. So I'm going to go ahead and move over to the RAM. I got 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM from Corsair, and these RAM, it's basically all I need. 16 gig of RAM, it's good enough for me to run games and stream at the same time. I was going to go with 8, but I thought I'll just chuck in an extra $100 and go ahead and get the 16, just so I didn't have any problems at all with the RAM side of things. So I'm going to actually go with my storage first before I get to the graphics card, and I went with a SSD just to hold my OS, and my OS is Windows 10. So I got only a 120GB SSD. I had to sacrifice price in a few parts. I was a little bit strict on my budget. I wanted to get exactly 1,500, and to do that I had to sacrifice a few things. So I only got a 120GB SSD, which is enough for me to just hold my big programs like my editing software like Photoshop and Premiere Pro, to hold that, and also the OS. So the computer literally starts up in 5 seconds, which is really good. But this is like the KINGSTON SSD now, 120GB, and it really is all I need. And it's followed up by where I can store my games on. That's a 1TB WD Blue hard drive. It's a pretty good hard drive. It's what everyone gets really. It's $60, 60 Australian dollars, and it really does the job for me. Also, just so I get another 1TB, I also just got an external hard drive, which has all the old stuff from my old computer and stuff. But that's where I keep most of my stuff on my external hard drive, games on the 1TB hard drive, and just like my most needed stuff on the SSD. So now, my friends, I'm going to move over to the graphics card, and my graphics card is the GTX 1060 3GB version from Gigabyte. Again, I could have spent another $100 and got the 6GB version. Really, I don't really need the 6GB version. The 3GB version is all I need it for. It's a really strong graphics card, and it's really cheap as well. I'm only gaming at 1080p, so I don't really need a 1440p or a 4K graphics card like the 1070 or 1080. So I just went with the 1060. It was cheap, and it was also, it matched my budget, and it really is good for the money. So as we see, it's got some nice RGBs on the front. That's another reason why I went with it. It's the G1 edition, so it's got some RGBs at the front, and it looks really cool. I really like it. It's got the highlighted Gigabyte logo there, and it's also got fan stop. It's also got a nice little backplate that you guys can't see, but instead of seeing all that yucky computery stuff, it's got a nice smooth backplate on the top, which makes the setup look absolutely amazing. So with my power supply in this build, I just went with a Corsair VS5 50W. Really, I'm not running SLI or anything, so I'm not running multiple graphics cards, but I thought that I'll just go with a 550W power supply, just because, why not, dude? It's cheap, and I didn't really need any more than that. It's enough to power my system, and overall, it's really good. Had no problems with it. It's from Corsair, so it's a reliable brand, and it's not going to cause a nuke inside my house. So that's about it, guys. Inside the case, there is also 2 fans inside the case, and that's really all you need. I can add more if I want. I can add more in the front, but that's basically it, guys. That is my PC build. It was around $1,500, and I paid for this all myself, which makes it feel all the better, dude. And I built this all myself as well, so it's just really an accomplishment for me, really, and it's going to help me put better quality videos out for you guys. This is going to be the first video that I've actually edited with it, so I'm actually really looking forward to editing this video and seeing how fast it renders. But dude, it's an absolutely amazing PC, and it's a great upgrade from my old computer, and I think I'll just add my old computer specs in the description anyway, so if you want to check out the comparison, go ahead and do that. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, if you do have any questions, tell me in the comment section. But this is a little bit of a different type video. I do want to go ahead and expand out my channel a little bit more. But just to end off this video, guys, I'm going to be giving you guys some benchmarks of this PC, so make sure you go ahead and watch till the end of the video and look at the benchmarks at the end. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace out.
Before my eyes, it is as though the universe has collapsed upon itself. Once more, I am alone. But for the ghosts of the past,